Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in episode 115 of the Cheeseheads and the Bear podcast. Who do we have today?
We've got Cheesehead number 2 signing in without number 1.
Got to bear Brennan Elkis.
And we got the Viking, Alex Rudinger. Before we start, if you're in the market for some awesome graphic tees, head on over to Old Time Sports. All the links are in all of our bios across all of our social medias. Go ahead at checkout, use code CHEESE15 for 15% off.
Do it.
Please do it.
Great. Please.
For big tubs. Please. Please.
Diapers are expensive.
Yeah. Diapers, formula, food. You all have
know
kids
about
out
that,
there,
Mace?
right? You know. Yeah,
You know
I know
about that,
all
Mace?
about that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know where the Pedialyte's at. You know where that Pedialyte's
We
at.
already
Come on,
know
that.
baby section, baby. We're experts over here. And we're also experts in some sports talk. And let's get into our sports starters. Actually,
And,
sports rundown. We got to give a little show preview before.
Mm.
Can't forget. So obviously the sports starters first. Got a couple Wisconsin sports starters. Then Brennan's got a game. Alex question. That'll move on us over to the NFL draft talk. We got a decent amount of draft talk for you all. And then going through some win totals. The win totals on DraftKings dropped and interesting numbers. A lot of similar numbers for some, interesting teams. So we're going to have to discuss those. And then NBA playoffs are coming up, gentlemen. They are right around the corner. Friday marks the last play-in games that we have, and then boom, we get into it. One of the most exciting playoffs there is. So obviously we're going to be talking about our round 1 preview and predictions. And then we're going to be drafting. I don't know, is it individual draft or like just a consensus kind of draft?
No,
with players
everyone
in the
gets their own
playoffs.
team of 5. Everyone
Yep,
gets their own team of
beautiful.
5.
Yep, we're
Yep.
going to be doing a draft with players that are in the playoffs. So,
I like that.
gentlemen, we've got some
We got
Wisconsin.
to figure out the
sports
wheel. We don't got Connor here
yeah,
today. We'll have to figure out
dang.
the wheel somehow. But
Oh no, God, that's a tough loss right there. Damn it.
Yep. Shout out Connor.
Shout out to Cheesehead number 1. And speaking of Cheeseheads, our first sports starter is a Green Bay Packers
So good at this.
wide receiver
guy.
getting moved again. We moved Dobbs first. Now we move Wicks. Wicks is on the move to the Philadelphia Eagles in exchange for a 2026 fifth-round pick and a 2027 sixth-round pick. I will say, gentlemen, as a Green Bay Packers fan, it hurts. Obviously, it hurts. I wanted Dontavian Wicks to be that next Devontae Adams. I wanted him to have that 1,000-yard season like I thought he was going to, and he just never panned out. Definitely had some problems with the drops, but he had a lot of clutch games that you cannot take away from him.
That
The
Lions game.
game, dude. Exactly. Amen. Amen, brother. So,
Hated that. Won't lie. Won't lie to you.
yeah, Philly got a dog. I'm going to miss him, but we're moving up to bigger and better things with our boy, Matthew Golden.
Gross.
Gotta say it.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw Adam
Wow.
Schefter. I think it was him saying, they're making the room. They're spreading the seas for Matthew Golden to come on in and be that number 1 guy. Christian Watson.
Two, yeah.
Move over. Matthew Golden is
Yeah, I don't know.
here.
Goots just came out and did that interview where he said that he's very, very excited for Matthew Golden. He used the word
Yes.
very like 6 times in the same sentence.
That's 5
We're
more
talking
times
about
than
it.
people are supposed to use very. So, fuck. Everyone leaving. I'm not super mad about it. It just seemed like everyone was just cycling in and destroying my defense every time. So, less people have to worry about on the Packers offense. Fine by me. Dontavian Wicks will go over, maybe you be the 2 over there if someone leaves. You never know.
Who knows?
June can come soon enough for the Eagles. Am I right? But we'll see. The Reed, Watson, and Golden is going to be the 3. Savion will be in there occasionally whenever he gets his touches. But those are the 3 cemented. You'll probably draft 1 or 2 in the upcoming draft. You know you will. And that will just be the Packers offense. Kraft will be back. So that's what Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur think is the future. So those guys will probably get paid in the next year or 2, and we'll go from there. So shout out the Packers making trades and cutting people. It's crazy.
Literally. Do you think, Mason, this is kind of a question for you. Do you think if
No.
Christian Watson puts up a season that, like, I'll be honest, probably the last 2 seasons have been very, very similar for Christian Watson. Missed a few
Right.
games, pretty mediocre, but with some big moments, right? And in some big games, just doesn't really translate over an entire season. Do you think you sign him long term? Do you think maybe you give him another 2-year kind of prove it deal? Like, what would you like to see out of Christian Watson versus what kind of contract do you think he'll get?
So what? He just signed that. What was it? 2-year, like 13 or something like that, or I can't even remember.
think it was
1
one.
year. 1 year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it was 1 year. So this is the deal. Man, I'm hoping for 1,000. That's obviously the goal is 1,000. As your wide receiver one, I think that should be every wide receiver one's goal is 1,000 yards. He's just got to stay healthy, and I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to stay healthy for a full 17. I could see him playing like 13 games and having just barely under 1,000. And I still think, if he gets hurt and he has that kind of numbers, I think you give him like a 2-year. Absolutely. Probably like 2-year, 40, 45, 50? I don't know. Something along those lines.
God, dude.
Probably.
But the thing is, like, wide receiver money is so disgusting where, like,
Yes,
that kind of
it
makes
is,
sense,
yeah.
right? We got fucking railed for $13 million for 1 year, so I mean, fuck. My question too is, let's just say he plays 17, he has like 908. What's the what do you give him that long 4-year, or do you give him another 2?
You don't give him the 4 for that. I don't think so. I think he's got to break 1,000 if you want to give him the money.
If he
In
gets,
my
let's say he
opinion.
gets 1,023, you give him a 4.
I do think so.
Wow,
Michael
that's the
Wilson got
threshold.
1,000 yards last year with Jacoby Brissett. I think he's got to get 1,000 if you want the bag.
Yeah, this
Interesting.
is a huge year for Christian Watson. So if he wants, I mean, you got to think they just give him smaller deals if he keeps getting hurt, which knock on wood, I hope he doesn't.
Right.
But like, that's just you can't just keep like, oh, he's gonna break out. He's gonna break out.
This is going to be the year.
This
is the one.
it. This
Yeah.
is it. Because like, I was to some other podcasts, they made a good point. Like, even if one of these guys go down, your wide receiver core is just not even close to what it was. Obviously, with Dobbs and Wicks, those
Right.
guys could have came in. I think Savion could be a good gadget guy. Didn't even see him catch a pass. It was all behind or screens.
Right.
So I don't know if he can actually do that. So we'll see kind of how they maneuver with this new wide receiver group, where it's not 8 wide receiver 3s. It's actually like 3 set guys
Yeah.
for this upcoming season.
Yeah.
So
It'll be nice
Yeah.
having a solidified 1, 2, and 3 instead of,
Which is-
2, 2, 2, 4. It's like, who the fuck?
what's that order?
Watson, Golden, Reed.
All right.
You
what
heard
it's
it
gonna
here
be.
first.
It's what it's going to be. I mean, you guys said, Goot said very 6 times. That's
He did.
not
He did.
natural.
It was nuts.
It gotta be the 2 at least. With
Has
so
to
many
be.
varies.
Yeah, Watson solidified himself, but I mean, he could be golden by the end of the year if he really breaks out.
It could be Reed. You never know.
Could be Reed, and it's weird. It's exciting though. It's fun to
Sure.
think about it. So
Is that
maybe all of them
exciting?
will have 1,000.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Right. What are we doing? Stop.
And Kraft gets 1,000.
Yeah, I forgot about Kraft.
Well, he'll miss a few games, so
True.
it's possible
Yeah,
that
that
those
is-
3 do,
that is
and
true.
he just is like another 700, and we're gonna have to put him in superstar, because
Yeah.
we have 2 Packer fans on this podcast. So
Literally.
no, yeah, I'm excited to see the Packers this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Not really, actually, at all. I was joking.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. Oh gosh, love it. Another Wisconsin team we'll get into with our last sports starter. That's not a game or a question, gentlemen. We can pray. We can rejoice. Wow. Just take a deep breath. Relax. He is gone. Doc Rivers has been fired. And I'm going to say fired. He didn't step down. He didn't walk away. He didn't part ways or anything like that. No. We said get the fuck out of here. Google that, bitch. Get out.
Put that on the resume.
Put
Did
it on the
you-
resume.
Dude, there's so this season, obviously super disappointment, blah blah blah. We could talk about that for an entire podcast, right? I just think that for me, right, I haven't been following the Bucks for a very long time. I want to say probably like 2018. I think I probably started following the Bucks a little bit more consistently. And this is the first time that I can remember there being so much like drama. Not only just the Giannis trade rumors and blah 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 blah, but like the Cam Thomas stuff, the in the locker room stuff, the leaks coming out of the locker room from team meetings, from players only meetings, from to then Giannis, causing us to get investigated. Like there's this season to me is just a culmination of the past of everything that's happened since we won the championship in terms of what we've done to the roster to get to this point. I think there's based on the moves we did, it is completely logical that we ended up here with Doc Rivers as our coach, with a shit team that can't even make the fucking playoffs, and no lottery pick, but we'll probably get like fucking 10.
Exactly.
Right.
That's barely a lottery pick.
Right. Like it to me just is the perfect storm and the perfect conclusion to exactly what we've done over the past couple of years. Like it's almost like you reap what you sow. Like everything we've done has not worked out, and this is where we are now. So it's just crazy to me the amount of drama, especially the whole Cam Thomas and Doc Rivers thing, and Bobby Portis going on podcasts and like confirming rumors and shit. Like it's to me it just seems so like messy, I guess the word would be. Like we used to be a serious organization that was in constant contention and talks to be in the playoffs, make a deep playoff run, blah 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 blah. Now we're just we're a fucking joke, dude. We're a laughing stock. So it's just terrible.
You know what's really funny about that is like we bring up this clown's name all the time. Why? I think it's crazy that Woj never talked about us once when he was like the top guy of like the ESPN insiding stuff. Never talked about us once. I really think Shams did his devil magic and made stories way bigger than they were. Obviously, shit happened in Milwaukee. I'm not saying it's like sunshine and rainbows over here, but I think he is the reason why a lot of this stuff is going more public than ever. Because I think in his contract, it literally says, get Giannis out of Milwaukee however you can. I don't know what.
I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest.
I don't know what that guy is like. I don't know if he's got a quota to hit every week, but it's just like, yes, I agree. Doc Rivers is funny, him being on the Bucks. Cam Thomas saga, I mean, that was like cool for like a week. But it's just like we took a swing with Dame, and we all knew what it was. It was a swing and a miss. It was a swing for the fence, bringing in one of the, I think he is a top 75 player of all time in that aspect. And with with Giannis, obviously it was a killer duo, and neither of them just could stay healthy, so it never worked. And now we're just reaping the benefits of that trade. So we're gonna have to have Damian on the payroll for the next few years. Shout out Miles Turner too, clown, Kyle Kuzma. So I still remember when people were getting excited about Miles Turner. That was disgusting.
I was hyped.
I was, yeah, sure. I'll say it. I was.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's kind of good that they're making this step. I'm not looking forward to the offseason. Let's just say that. I don't know what's coming, and it scares me as a Bucks fan because we're never like this. It's Giannis, and we'll build around Giannis. We don't have now. It's like Giannis still. Is he gonna even be here when we start the season next year?
We'll have to
talk about that in like June and August. So we got some time, but it's weird going into this offseason without an idea of where Giannis is gonna be.
Literally.
Some exciting young players though, man. Cormac Ryan. Please stay on this team, dude. He was actually fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. So, if there's any good thing that can come out of it, kind of like how we did with Rollins last year. Like we kept Rollins last year when we saw some flashes, and look what he became. Most improved player.
Yep.
Should be.
Won't.
It's all right.
Of course.
It's all right.
But with that though, I did want to ask you guys. Yeah. Literally.
Question.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Sorry.
Okay.
This is just who do you guys have any, preferences on who should replace Doc
Taylor
as the
Jenkins.
head coach.
Taylor Jenkins.
Taylor Jenkins. I saw it,
Taylor Jenkins.
read it, loved it, fit
Yep,
perfectly.
Yep.
No,
Beautiful.
I will
No.
say. Sorry, Brendan, go ahead.
No good. No.
I was going to say, I just saw Sleeper Bucks put out a tweet. That's the potential 2026 head coach candidates for the Bucks. The first one on there, Taylor Jenkins, former Grizzlies head coach. Sean Sweeney, Spurs assistant coach right now.
Yeah, he was in the Bucks organization for a little while.
Darvin
think.
Ham, you know,
My God.
and Sam Cassell, Celtics assistant coach right now.
Sure.
And I see a
You
lot
know-
of people in the comments saying
Sam
Rondo.
Cassell. Oh, Rondo.
I see people in the a lot of comments right now saying one person said bring Bud back with a
No.
with a
No.
meme of like from The Office when Jim was in the seat and he went down like that. So
Yeah.
definitely not Bud. But what do you guys think? Obviously Taylor Jenkins seems to be the favorite.
Just because he's got the most NBA experience as a head coach and had some success with the Grizzlies. I would also take Sean Sweeney too because he was in the Bucks organization. Then I think he was with the Mavs. Now he's with the Spurs. He's always been around success. And I think him coming back here, I think he could, instill some success if we somehow got picks or kept Giannis. Either way, I think he would be a good fit. But Taylor Jenkins, I saw it, loved it. I really can't go any other way.
Yeah, that is a dream. Offensive minded guy. He's good. Obviously, Malone was the dream guy, but he
Right.
went to UNC, I believe it was,
Yeah.
or somewhere over there. But yeah, I'm kind of going more towards Sam Cassell. I mean, their coaching staff is
That's-
unbelievable over there
yeah.
in Boston. I mean,
That's my
bringing
number
over a
two
guy
for
like
sure.
that that's been around Missoula every day is he probably has a great idea of how it works. Obviously, Cassell played in the NBA as well, so he knows how it
Buck.
works.
Locker
So
room,
I'm
locker
kinda-
room guy
he would
right
kind of
there.
yeah, he could be like my second option. Anything but Darvin Ham. If I'm telling you right now, if we make Darvin Ham the head coach, I'm gonna cheer for the
Done.
Bucks. But AJ DeBonsa, I'm coming where you are. I don't even care if it's Indiana. I'm coming with you. I don't
Yeah.
care. If Darvin Ham is my coach, I'm not even trying. That is unbelievable.
It's a waste of
What
a
did he do
season.
what did he do in LA? Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, no, Darvin Ham. Please, God, no.
Mid-season tournament champ. Come on.
I'm sick of that.
And
I'm
with
sick
that
of
being
now.
said, and with that being said, we
Torian
gotta-
Prince is like, what was he has like two of them things or something?
Yeah, dude.
He was like undefeated for a
Jesus.
while. I'm like, fuck that. No. Please,
don't
God,
mean
no.
shit. Don't mean
It's
shit.
cool though. It's cool though.
Yep. But either way, I pray to God the Bucks don't hire a bad coach because we're already a laughing stock, and if we hire someone shitty, it's just gonna make us even more of a laughing stock. So I can't take any more embarrassment, and we will obviously get into that off-season talk later when we get closer to the summer. Brennan, fun game
Alex.
or
Yeah,
Alex
let's-
question, either
Yeah,
or
so yours is basketball. We're talking about basketball a little bit. Do you want to do your question quick?
question.
Yeah, sure. So I saw this question on Twitter a couple weeks ago. I didn't happen to see who posted it. I think it was a clip from a podcast. So I wish I could remember, but I don't. So we're just gonna steal it. This is a quick. It's just a quick. Would you rather? Would you rather have Victor Wembanyama
Ooh,
or-
okay. Yeah.
or
yeah, I
the
got you.
top 2 picks
Ooh.
in this year's draft?
Oh, okay. So I saw the same thing, but
Did you?
Mine was the top 4.
Well, yeah,
The-
it was 2, 3, and 4. That's why I said the question was going to go on, depending
Gotcha.
on what your guys'
I'm
answer
sorry.
was.
That's not me.
Spoiler.
I would take Wemby. I'd take Wemby.
Yeah.
If it's only the first 2, AJ and let's say it's Peterson, yeah, I'm taking Wemby 100%.
Okay, what about the top 3? Yeah, thanks, Brennan.
Wemby,
Totally took
Wemby.
the wind out of my
Wemby.
sails here.
Wemby.
Wemby for you, Mason, versus
Yeah.
the top 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Top 4.
Mhm.
Is
Yes.
that where we?
Nope, I'm
we
still
take the-
going Wemby. I'm going Wemby for sure. Because
Wemby.
with Wemby, you know that you have one of the best players that will ever play the game ever. With these draft picks, yeah, I think DeBance's a solidified stud. Peterson, still iffy. Boozer, I mean, his game's kind of weird. He's not the fastest guy. He's not the, shiftiest guy. I don't really see him creating his own shot and hitting like step back mid ranges. I don't know. I don't know. And Caleb Wilson, obviously he's hurt. He could be great, but just a lot of question marks. Obviously they're great, but just still question marks. Wemby is a solidified exclamation point.
Good one.
That's
Yeah.
that's a bar right there.
Yeah. Nah, I get that. I get that. Wemby is unbelievable, but the top four are kind of all different positions for me. So I kind of like that idea a little bit more. I totally get Wemby. Obviously, can do everything. He can score. He can defend the rim. He can pass. Give me the four. Give me the top four. Peterson, he's playing. There's no if and doubts about that. If he says he doesn't want to play, too fucking bad. He's fucking playing. Boozer can play the five, and I didn't see much of Wilson because obviously not a college basketball guy, but 6'10", I thought he was like a small forward. Dude's enormous, and he can play the four. So give me like a damn near starting lineup already. With the top four of this upcoming draft.
Mason, what would it take? Like nothing, no amount of picks in this draft. Like obviously, 30, sure, but we'll go to 5 as the limit. You would not take the top 5 picks.
I would take 5 because you can just have a starting lineup there. Because then you can get Acuff at point guard, and then you got Acuff at 1, Debansa at 3, Peterson 2, Wilson at 4, Boozer at 5, and you just got your perfect starting lineup.
All rookie.
His first team on the same team.
That
actually happened.
NBA edition.
Fucking insane. But yeah, that was my question.
Yeah, man, that's a good question. Fun to think about.
Very good question.
Fun game.
Sorry, I ruined it. Yeah. So we.
I've actually seen this game before.
Good,
you seen there?
Perfect. This is a keep 3, cut 5.
I mean, we have seen
prime made up quarterback wide receiver duo. So I'm going to give you a quarterback. Yes, I'm going to give you a quarterback and a wide receiver of all time, all NFL, and you got to keep 3, cut 5. You just got to kind of got to guess who's coming. There's nothing. You have no idea where what's coming next. But let's just see how you do.
You are setting us up to get roasted on TikTok because people don't know how this game works.
Dude, why would you choose that?
I think I'm gonna have to start putting a disclaimer in the comments. This is a blind ranking. They have no idea who's coming next. So I got to keep 3, cut 5. First duo up: quarterback, wide receiver, Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills, and OBJ.
Are we talking prime? This is all prime.
Best at their time. Josh
Allen,
really, OBJ. We got 3 options to keep, 5 to cut.
This might be one of the hardest fucking keep 3, cut 5s we've ever done, dude.
Yeah, you kind of have an idea of what the other games are. Like you kind of can predict who's coming. This is just like
I want to keep them.
Exactly.
I kind of do, but like. I just think about the wide receivers we can get. Like, yes, I understand Josh Allen's top tier.
Allen for me, exactly.
But OBJ here is kind of like when we're talking all-time peaks.
Yeah, he had 2 seasons in the catch. Yeah. He had the catch.
Yeah. And what we're doing is like we're doing like the duo together, not like accolades, just like skill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Perfect.
We can cut first. Let's cut first. Okay. We've got some generational players that we can
that's what I'm
here. So
cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's cut.
All right. Next name up.
Oh God.
Brett Favre, and Jamar Chase.
Dude, Brett Favre has a cannon. Dude, Jamar
a lot of interceptions, but man, he was a dog. And having Jamar Chase. One thing about Brett Favre, man, he did not like to throw the ball out of bounds. He is going to try his best to get you the ball. And Jamar Chase, 20 targets with Favre.
Dude, imagine that. Fuck,
I like Chase. I think Chase is already probably better than OBJ.
Right.
But you're like, I'll keep. I mean, I like it.
I'm cool with the keep here, to be honest with you. I think the stats that they would put up would be fucking ridiculous.
I think for me, I'm favoring Chase in this duo for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We're keeping it?
Yeah. I think we got it. It's good to cut one, keep one, and then we'll kind of figure it out from here.
Yeah, we did that last time. The opposite. Terrible idea. Third duo up: Russell Wilson and Larry Fitz.
Love the consistency
Res-
from Fitz, but I don't like Russ.
Respectable
Yeah, no,
cut.
Yeah,
Respectable
All right.
cut.
Cool. Next duo up, fourth option here. Patrick Mahomes and DeAndre Hopkins.
Prime.
yeah,
We're
man.
talking prime D-Hop.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's got to be a keep. Yeah.
Houston, D-Hop,
Mahomes.
yeah, and Mahomes, prime
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Keep.
we can keep.
I feel
that.
like that's got to be
Keep?
a keep. Fuck.
Yeah,
God,
right.
we got two
Two
keeps
keeps.
already.
I'm
Four,
nervous.
four options left. Next duo, Joe Flacco and Jerry Rice.
Joe Flacco is selling.
See,
me
that's
right
it's
now.
a that's a good quarterback. That's a great quarterback to pair with
Right.
Rice, obviously,
Right.
because it's Jerry freaking Rice. But
Kinda
then
how
you're
we're
like,
doing it. You're picking it up. Here we go.
yeah, I'm good with the cut.
I'm
Flacco's
good
really
with a cut here too.
man. Yeah,
Cool.
Flacco really
Stop.
fucked that up.
Yeah.
Rice is great, but I just don't think that'd be a great pair.
Alrighty. Next duo up, Aaron Rodgers and Mike
Keep.
Evans.
Oh, God, man.
Mike
Just-
Evans.
I
We're
just-
talking all time at peaks. I'm
And
okay
it's-
with a cut
my
here,
dude.
dude. I'm not
That's-
gonna lie. I know Rodgers, right? 100%. But
Right.
like Mike Evans, like what if we get like a fucking Peyton Manning and Megatron? Like it
Right.
seems like
Yep,
we're
it's
getting like
possible.
kind of a high tier, mid tier kind of combos here.
It's possible, yeah.
So
I love the
but, like-
consistency from Mike Evans too. Yeah, but we
right,
can get a
I-
better wide receiver.
100%.
That's
I think yeah,
We're cutting this.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
cut.
I'll
Alrighty.
cut Raj. That's okay. It hurts, but it's okay.
All right,
Respectable,
so two-
respectable cut.
Two left.
Yep.
Got to cut one and keep one. Next same up or duo up, Eli Manning and Michael Thomas.
Cut.
That's a cut.
Yeah,
Cut.
that's
Alrighty.
pretty easy.
Here we go. So you cut
Fuck.
Josh Allen and
Comes down to
OBJ,
this.
Russell Wilson and Larry Fitz, Joe Flacco, Jerry Rice, Rodgers and Mike Evans, Eli and Michael Thomas. You kept Brett Favre and Jamar Chase, Mahomes and D-Hop, and the last
Love
duo
that
you
one.
kept was the Colts legend Philip Rivers and
Fuck you for that. That was
Antonio
crazy.
Brown.
Oh,
Philip Rivers and
God.
Antonio
I
Brown
don't
was the
like
last keep.
that. I do not like that at all.
Yeah, I like Raj and Evans. I even like Allen and OBJ probably
Yep.
more than that, to be honest.
Yep.
But Brown,
Yeah,
man,
bro.
I will say,
Yeah.
people will defend Antonio Brown because he
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually nasty. He was
monster.
nasty. In his
Yes.
prime, scary. I'm
100%.
not the biggest fan of Philip.
No. No.
Yeah.
Prime Philip Rivers though.
Right, man, just airing that bitch
yeah,
out.
exactly.
That's all
Prime
right. Fun
AB
one.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I stole it as well, so it was a great idea, and I wanted to see it. So shout
All
out those guys.
We don't steal. We just borrow. It's okay.
Yes. Won't
All
post that
right.
one. Won't post that one. We got bullied enough last time. So
God.
how do you cut Von Miller? How do you do that?
I'm so
Shut up.
sorry.
Oh
Freaking
my
Aiden
God.
Hutchinson. Bastard. You better have like
That was on me.
25
I said-
sacks.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Consensus. Let's do some draft talk.
Let's get into
boys. So, fun idea. Kind of came out not as cool as I thought it was going to be. I won't lie to you. But the Cheesehead and the Bear consensus top 10 picks for this upcoming draft, and then we'll get into our individual drafts because we all sent them in. Raiders first pick overall. Fernando Mendoza, quarterback.
Yep.
Obviously going number 1. Pick number 2, the Jets are taking Orville Reese, linebacker out of Ohio State. Cardinals, Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State. Titans, number 4, Jeremiah Love. He is going there at 4. Number 5, Caleb Downs is a Giant. Number 6, Browns take Carnell Tate. That'll be a fun pick come draft night, I think. Pick number 7, Commanders take David Bailey, edge. Saints at number 8 take Malachi Lemon, wide receiver, USC. Number 9, Reuben Bain is a Chief. And number 10, the Bengals, Mezzanor Delane, cornerback, LSU. How you guys feel about that?
I changed up a few things on mine. After really just kind of doing a little more research tonight, now that I've had some time today, and just kind of looking at my first draft and really kind of thinking about looking at needs, made a few tweaks towards like 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep. Same here.
I
Especially with the
really
Bengals.
like, and I think it's going to change. Obviously, we got a week, so a lot of stuff can change. David Bailey going to the Jets.
I like it too, especially because they
I
want someone who's like solidified himself.
They also like it's weird because both Ohio State guys are quote unquote linebackers. So that's maybe they actually want to go with an edge for the Jets because I believe Bailey had 14 and a half sacks, and then Arvo Reese had like 7.5. So obviously still very good, but maybe they go um, David Bailey instead. That I think that would make more sense for them as well. Them losing Johnson in that trade with the Titans. Alex, did you have any changes in your draft that you wanted to mention?
Oh yeah, yes, I did. At 8, I had the Saints taking Jordan Tyson over Mekhi Lemon, wide
Mm.
receiver out of Arizona State. Um, I just think, from what I've been seeing on Twitter and everything, I think the Saints kind of prefer Jordan Tyson. At least it seems like, obviously nothing
We love smoke
solid has
screens.
come out. Right, literally could
Yeah.
totally be one, but it seems like they like Tyson a little bit more in New Orleans. So I think that's where they go. Also, I don't think it's terrible. To me, Lemon and Tyson are kind of very similar. I don't really see one as like a much better receiver than the other one. So I have them both pretty close.
Well, that was not the one I was referring to. I know we talked about it a lot before this the pod started here. Browns, you have moved
Mm,
off of Carnell Tate
I
going to the
have.
Browns.
I have.
Mm.
Why?
I
Talk to me.
had
Why do you think that?
because I actually got this idea from the last our last slate of our full first round mock when we took the Browns second first round pick. Um, I had mentioned that I would have liked to see at that point possibly them take a offensive lineman in that with that first pick and then take a receiver in that second pick. So
Mm.
that's what I had switched up in this one. At 6, I had him taking Francis out of
Come on,
Miami, the tackle out of Miami. So
Francis Maliwa, I think it is Maliwa.
Yeah, whatever that last name is.
Waga, yeah, sure, that guy. And then either take that second first round pick and if a receiver falls to you, a good receiver, right? Like Denzel Boston, even out of Washington, somebody like that. If you can get a receiver like that with what is it? I don't remember right now. What is their second pick? Like
23,
20? Is it
24. I
23?
think they're 24. I think they're right before us, right
Okay.
before the Bears.
Okay. So yeah, if they can get another receiver like that at 24, I don't see why. I think if they can get that receiver at 24, if they feel like they can, then take that offensive line help early. They have the need for both receiver and offensive line, and I think it would be easier for them to get a receiver with that second first round pick than get a solid offensive lineman.
Yep. Yeah, I gotcha. I think they would ace their draft. Obviously, in yours, it's Jordan Tyson at 8. I still think he falls with his injury history and his injury problems. I think they would go absolutely nuts in their room if they did go Maliwa or Francis at 6, and at their 24 they got a Jordan Tyson because he fell because of his
Nuts.
injury history. Even if they wanted, they could trade up to like 18 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, Vikings, you said you wanted to trade down, so that's why I
Yeah,
bring them up. I honestly just
I'd be
said
cool with
18,
that.
not even thinking about it. But that would be kind of insane. I think they would go 2 for 2 on their drafts if they got that tackle out of Miami and then a Jordan Tyson with their second first overall or second first round pick.
I actually would love that if it is 23 that they pick right before you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know you guys do need a safety, so
Mm.
we would still get either, if Thieneman's still there, which I highly doubt at 23, or that McNeil Warren out of
Yeah,
Verde University.
Verde.
Yep,
So-
Verde. If you know, you know. I
Yep,
actually did
that's
add
a
that
callback.
in my video. So when we when we post that, or when they post it, I'll make sure you guys see that clip because it's kind of funny. But yeah, for the draft, we will be going live. So if that actually does happen, you will see me and Alex fighting through the screen for a certain player. So it'd be actually really fun if they did trade to 24. But I'm kind of moving off the safety train. Obviously, it would be really cool to get Thieneman or McNeil Warren at our pick, but this defense has a lot of needs, so there's obviously going to be a lot of options. But another guy, Alex, I don't mean to keep picking on you here. You sent it to me, so I obviously have it. Peter Woods at 10, Bengals.
Wow.
Yes.
Any thought on that?
The Bengals need, obviously, defense at is a premium when it comes to Cincinnati. Obviously, their defense is one of possibly the worst in the league.
Has
and-
been too.
Right,
Yep.
and it has been for a very long time. And I think if you get I don't know, I don't know if Peter Woods is necessarily going to be your, franchise altering defensive tackle, but he's big, he's fast, he productive in college. If you can get a guy like that to kind of bolster your defense, maybe he can also pass rush a little bit, so put some more pressure on the quarterback. Then not everything
Very
has
good in
to,
the run.
right, not everything has to rely on your corners. Andy stuffs up the run. There's he kind of does it all, and I think for the Bengals, yes, 10 I'm sure is pushing it. Maybe they trade back if they think that they can still get Peter Woods later on, but I think if you can get a guy that is, I want to say like a gadget guy, but can do more than just stop the run and plug a hole as a defensive tackle, I think the Bengals would really, really need that, especially with all the holes on that defense.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that for all the Clemson guys, right? The 2024 season, looking at all their stats, it was unbelievable. Like TJ Parker could have been a top 10 pick coming in that year, but it was weird. Every Clemson guy took a step back this last year, so that's why some of them are falling to the end of the first round now. Peter Woods could have the talent of, I know he's very good in the run, not much of a pass rusher, but I feel like you can teach that a little bit. And I'm kind of leaning more towards, like, I get it, like Dexter Lawrence is a beast. He gets sacks. But if my defensive tackle is just elite, well, yeah, and I guess not last year, but if my defensive tackle is elite in the run game, I'd take that over, like, pass rush, because, like,
All starts with the run, man.
Yeah.
the Bears defensive tackles, all of them are good in the, pass rush. They suck terribly in the run. Our run defense is terrible. Mason, I'm sorry, you don't have any really fun picks. I don't.
No, it's
need to
okay. I mean, it's
come at
very
you.
close to the consensus. So
Yes, it is. My only fun kind of pick, obviously, was David Bailey going at 2, and then Sonny falling to the Commanders at 7. And then my fun is also a Bengals pick. I have them just taking Dylan Thieneman at 10. I think
Wow.
I've seen that a lot too.
He is just a absolute beast.
he's a beast. Yeah.
And I think he is just going to be one of those guys you can't miss on. So any of these defensive players for the Bengals, I think they take, honestly.
Absolutely. Have to go defense.
Yeah.
I like
All
him
right.
taking McCoy too. It's possible.
Last
Lane
thing about the
gets that,
draft,
yeah.
and then we'll obviously recap it next week. You guys got a lock. You guys got a lock for the first round that you would like
I
to
do. Yeah,
to the
I'll,
table?
I'll give mine here first. And this is, I'm giving it a lot because I do think it's going to happen, but I'm also like really hoping it happens. So if it is not a lock, it's really going to hurt. But Caleb Downs to the Giants. And this is because I think that Jeremiah Love is set on being picked by Tennessee at 4. I really do not think that Tennessee is going to let Love walk when you've got Pollard and Spears, who are just mid at best. Yeah, Pollard's got 1,000, but don't think you can let Love go past 5, and then that'll lock Downs in at 5 for the Giants.
We all know why you don't want them to take Jeremiah
okay.
Love. You Cam Scattaboo,
Who is
fucking
that?
dynasty owner, you loser.
Who is that? I've got
Yeah.
Ja'Cory Krusky Merritt and Rico Dowdle. I'm okay. Who is
Ew.
Yuck.
Ew.
and Devon Achane.
Okay. Well, you should have started with that. What the fuck? I didn't say those guys' names. Why
Way
did you
better.
you say those guys' names first?
I was gatekeeping them, but yeah,
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
Downs at
yeah.
5 to New York.
Alex, I'm sorry. If I would have knew you would have spoiled it, I would have let you go first. But
No,
feel free.
yeah, that's totally fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, at my lock is going to be number 4, the Titans. I think they take Jeremiah Love.
Cool.
And we kind of discussed this a little bit before the podcast, but I think even if it's not necessarily the Titans, I think that Jeremiah Love goes at 4. I think if he falls to 5, maybe the Titans don't take Jeremiah Love, or maybe they trade back with somebody who doesn't need a running back and they don't end up taking Jeremiah Love. I think the Giants take him immediately. I think they run to the podium and put that pick in. So whether that be the Chiefs or, God, the Cowboys, that would just be awful. I think he goes at 4. That's more of a lock, but I think the Titans kind of stick and pick with Jeremiah Love there at 4.
Oop.
That's my lock.
Yeah, my lock will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Interesting.
It is going to be
Wow.
Mesidor.
Oh,
One more.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yep. Now you're back.
you're back. There we go.
All right. Sorry, I just shut off right there. My pick, my lock, is the Buccaneers. Mesidor, the Miami edge. I think that is going to be their pick. I would also like to put out, I think Sadiq would be a very good pick for them as well, but Connor did mention they gave an extension. The extension's not very, very much, so
No.
Sadiq could be there as well, but they desperately need a edge rusher there.
100%.
I think their top guy was like 7.5 last year, which was disgusting. Yeah. So I think Mesidor would be a great edge for Tampa Bay. Lock it in.
Lock it in. We will obviously be talking more draft, and we'll hear some more news if any more draft news comes up, but we are getting really, really close to that draft. So stay tuned for any news. We will obviously continue to talk about it. Gentlemen, win totals, they have dropped. This is always a fun segment when we get to see what DraftKings and what Vegas is thinking with your team and with rival teams and with, teams that we might think might be crap. So let's start at the bottom and let's make our way to the top. Let's kind of start with the shitters that we know are probably going to be bad. Could be fun, trying to guess on their totals, but I think the higher we get, the more exciting it'll be, especially because our teams are closer to the top.
We're doing right now, we're the ones saying over under for these win totals?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and we're going to save, obviously, we just for the hell of it, Vikings, Packers, Bears, got to be last. So
100%.
even if we don't have the highest totals, we will save our teams for last. Gentlemen, we are starting off with two teams that have the same lowest over-under total. We'll start with the Miami Dolphins, over-under 4.5 wins. I'm going to go under. I think under.
Yeah, we kind of took a little peek at their schedule a few podcasts back, and I think we could pick out one win. So I'm going under here, pretty comfortably.
Yep, 100%.
I feel bad for Willis. They're going to be horrendous. Clearly under. Another team with the same over-under at 4.5, the Arizona Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett.
Under. Under. They're not going to try to win at all. I think Jacoby is still going to try to prove something and try to get another job next year, but we kind of saw last year that didn't mean much of anything. They still lost all their games. So I think under is pretty comfortable for the Cardinals as well.
Yeah, I think the NFL needs to watch out and watch for tanking when it comes to this Cardinals team, because I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I agree. I think under. and it's gonna be a hard tank off between the Dolphins and the Cardinals.
Oh my god, dude!
It's
Thank God we
crazy
play
to
at least
me,
one of
man.
these teams.
4.5 just seems high because there's always a team every year that's 3-13 or 3-14 or 2-15. It happens every year, so I just can't believe that Vegas doesn't
The
set
lowest
a
is
line at
4-9.
2.5 or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whatever, who cares? Next team up, we got two teams again, same win or over under total. New York Jets over under 5.5. I'm gonna go under. I think under.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going
going
under here,
under, dude.
here as well.
Like
Gino
4.
struggled in
Maybe.
Vegas, and you think he's going to do any better on the Jets? No, absolutely not.
6 is a lot. They play us as well, so I'm going under.
Bills twice, Patriots twice. Obviously, you get the Dolphins twice, but then again, like those teams split. They're one win each. You know.
Yeah, you got to win at least one of those. I don't even know if they do. Those teams suck.
Exactly. Yeah. Just poverty. And another team at over under at 5.5. The Las Vegas Raiders with Fernando Mendoza coming in. 99% chance that happens, but I don't know. I think it's tough. I'm gonna go under. I think I'm gonna put him at 5. I like 5 here. That was a tough one for me, but I'm gonna go under.
I'm going to go over. I'm not going to lie. I can see
you probably
6.
should.
I can see 6, possibly 7.
Yeah. Shoot. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go under as well. Kirko did really well. Their division's very tough, so I'm gonna go under. 5 seems perfect. I think 5 wins. Honestly, just play Kirk the whole season, and maybe Fernando can come in late when they're have 2 or 3 wins. So I'm gonna go under.
Yep. Fair. Moving on. Next number. Over under 6.5 wins. Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna go under.
This is tough. Yeah,
Under.
that's a tough one. That could be like a sneaky 7-win team.
Could
But
be.
I'm
just
gonna go under as well.
Salah winning, games 13-10 somehow. It's possible, but ugly. Ugly.
Wandale Robinson, beast.
hey, the
Jeremiah
one
I'm
Love.
giving him 6. I'm gonna give him 6, and it's gonna be an
Fair.
under. That's crazy that they're at 6.5 in Vegas. Whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go 6 wins, so it'll be under.
fair. Yep, cool. And another team with over under at 6.5. Cleveland Browns.
Golly, that is a lot of wins for Deshaun Watson.
That's a
So I'm
lot.
gonna go under.
Told you guys were sleeping.
For Deshaun Watson is crazy.
I'm going under here pretty easily, honestly.
Yeah, I'm safely going under, and I think it'll be a 4-13 season for the Cleveland Browns.
I'm going to go
7 wins.
under, but I say 6. I
Okay,
say
Okay.
6.
Okay.
perfect timing. Perfect timing.
For Shadir.
Yes, sir.
I hate this. I hate it. Move
It's a
on.
fun pick. Have some faith there.
I
Moving
do.
on.
I do.
A lot of teams here at 7.5. We are getting into a lot more consistency with the numbers. The first team that I am seeing on this list is the Washington Commanders. This was tough for me, really tough, because I liked a lot of the moves they made. But with the Giants, being a team that I really think I like, I'm going to go under here. They're hurting me. Hurt me.
Yeah.
But it was either them or the Giants, and it's
Okay,
sneak
that's
peek,
fair.
obviously.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
That's
agree.
fair. That's good logic there. Good
Yeah.
logic there. I don't know how the math would work. All of them could be really good. So with that, I'm gonna go over here. Jaden
yeah.
Daniels stays healthy. That's my obviously the
Yep.
whole idea of the Commanders here. If he goes down, obviously under, but playing, injuries turned off, I'm going over.
Yeah. I'm going over. 100%. Going over.
Love it. Next team, New York Giants. Again,
Over,
like I said,
over.
I chose the Giants. I'm taking the over on the New York
Yep.
Giants. I love the thought of this team. I'm going to take the over at 9. They're going to go 9-8, man. They're going to have a winning season. Jay Dart
Nah,
to
they'll
the moon.
win 8 games, but
No.
they'll be over on their win total.
I'm going to say under, man. I'm saying under.
Come on,
I'm
man.
sleeping on the Giants this year.
You're sleeping on Daddy
You guys are
Dart.
very high. And yes, you're right. I'm sorry, but that game I watched versus the Vikings was
They
disgusting.
didn't want to win that
and
game for
made
seeding
me want to puke.
purposes.
I don't care. It was
Tanking.
fucking.
Come
It was
on.
disgusting. Jackson
Yeah.
Dart threw for like 70 yards that game.
He didn't
Total.
want to throw
Our
it.
games
Yeah,
were
he
It
very
was
different. He
awful.
absolutely just bent us. So
Yeah.
that
sure.
that is kind of what I'm thinking that he's going to look like next year, as long as he obviously doesn't get hurt. So I'm going to go over. I'm going to give him 8.
Going
I'm
under.
going to give him 8.
All right. You can't blame the guy for having his first Brian Flores experience. He'll learn. He'll grow. It's
That's
okay.
fair. That's also fair. That's a fair assessment.
The only thing that
Ugh.
scares me is Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy comes in and ruins everything. I'm going to be
Fuck
pissed.
that.
I hate that guy.
Douchebag. Douchebag. Next team, New Orleans Saints with Tyler Shuck at QB. Do they get over or under?
That's
7.5
to me, that's
wins.
crazy.
I'm going
7.5
under. I don't
is
believe
Going
it.
low
under
high.
comfortably.
Yeah, so
Comfortable under.
I think the media is just dick rides a certain guy. It's Tyler Shuck, shitbag for some reason. He played pretty well for the Saints standard, I guess. But I'm going 4 wins here, max. Their team sucks.
Yeah, they're not good.
They have
They're
Travis
not,
Achan as their running back 1. Come on, guys, terrible.
Yep.
So
Chris Olave is
I'm
your
on
only
that.
receiver.
All right, hold on.
Good pronunciation, too. Good pronunciation.
Let's not shit on Travis Achan here. He had a good year last year, so
You have a
It
great
is
year,
alright.
but, you
It is
know.
alright. He could be a sneaky
Different
pickup
line,
with
different-
with their coach in fantasy.
Who knows? Yeah, either way, though. Either way. We're all under.
yeah, under.
Clearly.
100%.
Yep.
100%.
Next team here, Indianapolis Colts, 7.5 over under. I'm going over here.
Bro, 7.5 is so hard to predict.
Very.
Yeah, fair. I
I'm
say
gonna go
over. as
over.
well.
Over straight
We're all over.
let's do 8 or 9 wins.
Yeah.
I don't think they crack 10. And it also depends on when Danny Dimes comes back. Riley Leonard, Anthony Richardson, I don't even know who the fuck's starting. I don't think it really matters, obviously, right? So if he comes back week 3, 4, and they got 1 win, sure, they can rattle off a few wins to get to that over, but it'll be close. This is probably going to be the closest one in the 7.5 range for me.
Right. Colts,
Yeah.
I feel like they've just had the same season for the past 5 years where they start off kind of good, then they are shit the bed. Maybe they start off shitty, and then they finish
And then trade
500.
some
They're always
first-round
around
picks for
7
Sauce
to
and
8.
then suck.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Daniel Jones did go out. I'll give him
Yes,
that.
he did. He did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
I mean, they were what, 8-3 at one point? You got to give them credit for
Imagine
that.
being a
so
Colts fan last year, dude. That had to just kill.
It's so depressing. This is our Colts.
Yeah.
This is
Shout out
our
that guy.
team.
Literally.
Moving on, over under 7.5. Carolina Panthers. Do they make the playoffs again? I say over, especially since Kenyon Sadiq is going to that team, and he will be my fantasy tight end moving forward. So watch out
Yeah.
for that. Over.
Hell yeah, dude. This is low-key disrespectful. I get it. The NFC South sucks. Don't get me wrong. I love every move they've made. The team just seems to keep getting better, and they got a decently middle of the pack pick in this draft. So if
Yeah.
they go Sadiq, my God, that offense is through the moon. So yeah, I'm going at least 8, at least. So obviously over. I think
Yep,
8 is the
100%.
floor.
Love it. Next team up. Again, we're sticking in the division, NFC South. Same over under. The Atlanta Falcons over under 7.5.
This should
I'm
just
going
be
under.
the idea of the NFC South right here. Look at these win totals. All 4 of them. Disgusting. 8.5.
Yeah,
I'm going under here.
Under for sure.
Yeah.
No Mike Evans. Their defense is terrible. Ibuka will get it. What's that?
Falcons 7.5 right now.
Oh, under. Sorry, I skipped one. Under.
Yep.
Under.
I'm under on both Tampa and Atlanta, to be honest. I think
Sorry,
Carolina's
I
going to
skipped
take
one.
this division.
That's on me.
That's fine. I mean, we can just stay in the division. It works because Tampa's 8.5, Atlanta's 7.5. I agree. I'm under on both.
So
Yeah, under on both as well. 100%.
I think this
Yeah.
is the Panthers' clear year.
If Panthers don't just kind of run away with this division, I'll be very surprised. I won't lie to you. Falcons could be the closest to me. And that's just if Tua, doesn't get hurt. Because if he goes down and they got to put in Penix, not that he's so much better, but it's like, yeah, it's a drop off for sure. So I got under for Falcons and Bucks.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Thank God that division is finally over with.
Thank
Let's
you.
move on. These are interesting. So now a lot of where we're getting into now, this range is going to be very interesting. Whether we're teetering on the 500, are they going to get 8? They're going to get 9. Next team up, over under 8.5. Pittsburgh Steelers. Do they stay above 500? Is
No.
this the year they go under?
Yes.
Under.
Even
I
if they
think-
bring Raj back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Mike McCarthy is not the coach that Tomlin is, in my opinion. And everyone on the
Right.
defense is just getting older and older and older. And they kind of benefited with the division being pretty beat up last year. I won't lie to you. So I'm going to go under for the Steelers for the win total.
I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 and 9. I think they somehow like make it interesting. They're 8 and 8 or what is it? Yeah, 8 and 8 the last week, and they'll drop. It'll be like a huge
it.
game because they're 8 and 8. Like they can't lose the streak, and they do.
They do.
Next team up here, Dallas Cowboys at the same over under 8.5.
This one's tough, dude. That defense is atrocious, but also it depends on what they do in the draft, like we kind of talked about earlier.
I'm going over here.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
go
go
over.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I unfortunately do think they'll get 9 to 10.
Yeah, for the idea of the Giants, I'm saying they got 8 wins. I think Dallas gets 9, gives them the over. They'll barely squeak by. The offense is obviously going to be elite. We have no doubt about that. The defense is just like, woof. Eberflus is out of there, so he's not there to ruin it. But I'm gonna go over for Dallas.
Yep, love it. Moving on, New England Patriots, new number here, over under 9.5 for the team that made the Super Bowl. I'm gonna
Walk
go
with me,
over.
Alex. Under.
Wow.
Under.
What, at
Under.
9 or 8 or
Nine.
what
There's
are they
9
getting here?
wins. 9 wins is still a good season.
Yeah,
But
I like
they
it though.
don't
I do
have
like
they
it.
don't have that fruitcake schedule, whatever you want to call it. They don't have
Right.
cupcake. Fruitcake.
Yeah,
Cupcake schedule. Patriots
no,
are going to get figured
100%.
out. They're going to still be a very competitive team. They're going to beat the Jets, beat the Giants, or Jets and
Dolphins.
oh my God,
Yep.
Dolphins. Thank you. I think they get 9 and are under.
I like it.
I can see them going 8, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I can see an 8
Romeo
win
Dobbs
season
isn't
here out of
saving
New
nothing.
England. No,
Mason.
What? He's
Oh.
gonna bring him 10. He's bringing him 10. Come on.
I won't lie to you. Losing Diggs, as much as we make fun of him, is probably going to
Nope.
be a lot more of a thing on the
Yes.
field for Drake May. He's obviously.
I agree.
I'm not worried about Drake May. He's going to do great. It's just
Mhm.
the weapons got worse. So it's just like the team is just not improving. They did get Kevin Byard beast, but I'm still going to go under here at 9.
possible
Yep.
AJ Brown edition.
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, obviously that it might
See
change
now
if that
we'll have to
gets
do this
over.
again in late June, July. So maybe
Yep, after
maybe
the
maybe we'll
draft.
have to scratch this pod. We'll see.
Yeah. Moving on, a team that I know is going to go under. The Jacksonville Jaguars are going to go under 9.5 wins. Under. They got worse also. That is another team
Yeah.
that got worse.
I
They
agree.
did.
Unfortunately, I do think they go under. I'm not gonna pick them to win the division this year, so I say under.
Spoiler.
I'm gonna say over here. I'm gonna give them 10. I think
Really?
All
I
right.
think Cohen can figure out the running back group. I don't really care about that. Never was the biggest ETN guy in the first place. Travis Hunter comes back. They figure out what they're going to do with him if he plays more corner or wide receiver. He didn't play at all last year, and they were very successful. Bringing a second overall pick, he's going to obviously improve the team, you would think. So I'm going to go over here right at 10. Nothing crazy, no like 12, 13, right at 10.
Love it. Beautiful. Moving on to the last team in the AFC South. Houston Texans over under 9.5. Taking the over, baby. I'm taking the
I
over.
wish this was 8.5. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I could easily say over. I think they get 9 wins.
I agree. I think that's perfect. Yeah.
But seeing it as 9, I'm gonna have to go under. I'm gonna give them 9 wins. Their offensive line still sucks so much.
Yep.
CJ
If
Stroud,
Tank
super
Dell-
inconsistent.
Yeah. If Tank Dell can come in and we know he's playing and he's healthy, might sway me. But as of right now, in April, I'm going 9 under.
Now, if Davis Mills was starting, different question. They actually
we're
were
not.
playing really well with Davis Mills.
They did. I
last
think
year.
they went undefeated when he played. So
So-
I'm gonna still say under with Davis Mills.
Oh, Alex, what are you? Sorry, I didn't hear what you
Under.
said.
I think
Under is
9
up.
wins is perfect. Yeah.
Got
I
it.
agree with 9.
Perfect. And I want you to answer this one first.
Oh,
This is so
Over under
disrespectful.
9.5 for that team from Denver.
This is so. This is
Under.
This is such a disrespectful number.
Under.
This is 9.5.
They're gonna win.
Well, they
8
went out like almost like
games.
14, 13 games last
They're
year.
gonna
12.
win 8.
This is the easiest lock of an over I've seen on this graphic. Their defense obviously lost like some guys, but their offense you could say improved. So it's just like the team is
Yeah.
still really good. Sean
No,
Payton,
yeah.
really good coach. That's what they say.
Nope.
Everyone
Nope,
says this in the
incorrect.
pod. So I'm gonna go easily over here.
I'm
9.5
over as
is
well.
kind of wild. So I'm
Nope.
gonna go over.
Under.
What's going on?
8 wins.
What's Bo Nix's status?
He'll be ready. He'll be ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then give me the over for sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
This next one, this is a little tough for me here because gosh, you never know with the Cincinnati Bengals. Over under 9.5 for the Cincinnati Bengals here.
I
I
literally
don't think
like.
so. I don't think
I
gotta
get
say
it. It's
under.
so early.
I
and
gotta
this
go
is
under
my
too.
idea to do. I have no idea what the status of this team is, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go
know.
under. I'm gonna go under. I have no idea. Like obviously, that's the idea to do it before the season, but I'm still gonna go under. I can't trust this team. Everyone's staying healthy and it all working out. We think it should. Obviously, the offense is amazing. I think it's an under here pretty easily.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Absolutely. We just don't know. So until then, we'll just keep that as a question.
What was
mark.
that? What was that face, Alex?
No, I agree completely.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. New
I'm
number.
lagging over here,
We are
sorry,
at 10.5. Over under 10.5. San Francisco 49ers. I'm gonna go over.
I'm
Just
gonna
'cause
go over.
somehow
Yeah.
Gotta go.
They always
gotta
do.
Go over,
They
right?
always do.
Gotta go.
They always do.
Like,
They just
gotta
can't
go
lose.
over here. Yeah, I think it's 11. I think it's 11. Everyone stays healthy for once. Actually, you know what?
I could see
Kittle
it.
might
I could
not
see
play at all.
I could see 12 or 13, dude.
I'm
What?
taking back what I said.
that a
I'm
fact?
going
What?
under. He tore his Achilles like the first game of the playoffs. There's no way that he's gonna be ready. And if it is, it's like late. Fact check me if it's different. Then it might change my mind. But Kittle is a huge guy in the pass game. Obviously, they brought in Mike Evans for a reason, but he's super old too.
On March 29th of 2026, Sleeper NFL posted that the 49ers are, quote, hopeful about George Kittle, Achilles, playing week 1 per GM
That's-
John
yeah.
Lynch.
Hopeful though. Hopeful's like we're hoping
Okay,
for.
so then are we talking week 3 at the latest? If
I
they're
would-
hopeful
yeah.
at week 1? That's fine
actually
with me. I'm still taking the fucking over.
Wow. Okay. Sorry, I thought he like I'm not obviously no doctor, but tearing your Achilles late NFL season, I didn't think he would be available. What 8 months in advance? Or wow, that's good. Okay, I'll
Dude,
go
man,
over that.
These doctors,
11.
these doctors in the Achilles
He's
injuries.
huge, like 32 years old. That's crazy. I'm going over then.
Yeah.
If Kittle
Yeah.
plays by week 5, CMC stays healthy, everyone on the defense stays healthy too. I'll go
Yep.
over. I'll go over at like 11, 12. That's fine. That works.
Yep.
Kittle was a
They
big
always-
contributor for me. So if he wasn't playing, I could see them going under. But seeing that voodoo magic over there with those those shit over there in San Francisco, I'm going over.
Love it. Super Bowl winners. They are stuck at 10.5 as well. Over under for the Seahawks. I'm gonna go over. I think I just gotta respect them that they won the Super Bowl. I gotta put some respect on their name.
I know we can't switch these, but if this was 11, I'd go under. 10.5 is so hard. They did
Yeah.
lose a lot of people on their defense. So I'll give them 11 and say over. I hate the running back room so goddamn much.
It is nasty.
Yeah.
Though. That is the one. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna say under actually. I think they get
I'm
10.
figuring it, bro.
Like Brendan said, they lost a lot of people on that defense. That running back room is atrocious. Yes, obviously they still have Sam Darnold, JSN, Rashid Shaheed, like Cooper Kupp. Is he still there? Is Cooper Kupp still signed to the Seahawks? Yeah. Okay. So they still have the weapons for a passing game. That offensive line played really well last year. They didn't really lose anyone from that offensive line, but that defense got worse. That running back room got significantly worse. I'm gonna say under at 10. I think they get 10.
Dude, 10.5 is
Crazy.
such a hard line for them. Because like
Yeah,
11
that's
and a
a
half.
perfect line.
Yeah, I'm easily going under. Like,
Yeah.
but 10.5, God, that's tough. I'm gonna go over. Give them 11, and
Squeaking
we
out,
move.
yeah.
Like I have no reason to give them that except they won the Super Bowl, so that'll be my reason.
That's exactly what my reason was. I was like, I just
got
gotta
nothing.
respect it. Gotta
Yep.
respect it.
Sure.
Another bird in the NFC. The Eagles over under 10.5 for Philly.
Under.
I gotta respect the birds.
I'm going under here. I'm going 10.
Really?
Wow.
I think the
Battle.
Giants give them problems. Commanders can give them problems. Healthy,
agree.
and Dallas can also
I
give
agree.
them problems. Everyone in the division can give them problems. And 10 is not like it's not a bad season. It's
No.
it's still a good season for some teams. But for Philly, 10.5, I'm going under at 10. I'll give them 10 wins still, obviously, but
I agree.
I'm going under here.
Nice. I'm gonna go over at 11. Respect the birds.
Big
I don't
Jalen
know.
Hurts guy, it sounds like too.
Yeah. Yeah. We love Jalen Hurts over here.
No.
Next
no.
team.
No, we don't. You.
I love Jalen Hurts, even though he's ass.
Dude, Connor was telling me some of his rankings for quarterback rankings coming up.
I don't want to hear him. I'm scared.
Whoa.
God.
That motherfucker had him low. I'm excited for that, bro. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Next team up, Chargers. God, 10.5 over under. This is tough. I'm gonna go under
I'm going under.
What?
at 10. At
Come
10.
on. Come on.
Yeah.
I think.
Get both tackles
think
back.
Actually, yeah, I was just
I'm
thinking
going-
about that.
I
Yes,
am
they get
going
both
over
tackles. I'm gonna
easily.
go
Yeah.
under.
Fuck, dude.
I don't
Wow.
know
I
about
just,
easily, but
12.
I'm gonna
I
say
just,
got
I
over.
12
keep
wins.
assuming
I got
that
12
offensive
wins.
line.
no,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's
that was my initial thought too. And then Brennan
100%.
mentioned that they get both of their
Totally
tackles
forgot
back.
Slater and Alter coming back.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I,
So
I,
I'm gonna go
I'm cool
over.
with an over. Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
them over. This team is really good. It's just they always get hurt. So it's like if maybe once they can stay healthy and Herbert can still be elite. I got them at like 12 wins pretty comfortably.
Yeah,
Maybe
and you know
a
what?
division winner.
You swayed me because this next team's over under the Kansas City Chiefs at 10.5. I'm gonna go under at 10.
I don't want to answer this one. Can we wait to see what Mahomes' status is? Because that'll
dude,
be my
I know.
answer.
Another like Bengals kind of just like the status of the team, like it's huge. We don't know yet.
I don't think he'll be ready week 1. They're gonna try their ass off to get him ready. I just don't think he will be. I think they should sit him because you could still make a wild card at like 8 or 9 wins or 9 wins.
Right.
So for that idea, I'm gonna go under, unless he's fully 100% healthy week 1 and like moving around, jumping around. People are showing me videos of him throwing. He's just standing there. He's not literally moving at all. So I'm gonna go under at 10, but they're still making the playoffs.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. I
Agreed.
mean, not first.
It depends on Mahomes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say. God, I want to say under too. I'm gonna go with Mason on this one. I'm gonna say under.
We all said under.
We all said under too.
That's
Oh,
right. No, it's
Sorry, I thought you said
Yeah,
over, Brendan. My bad.
Yeah, whatever.
My bad.
No.
Next team
Brendan
up.
and Mason. I'm gonna agree with both of you guys.
Yeah.
Say
Oh, dude,
under.
thank you. That's so nice of you.
Yeah.
3 teams left here before we get into the NFC North squads. Buffalo Bills, the last team that's not in the NFC North, at 10.5 over under for Buffalo.
Disrespecting the GOAT, honestly, here. This is low.
Absolutely.
Give me the over. This is easy for me. 12 wins minimum. DJ Moore,
I'm over.
I know he was a Bear, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's going to open up that offense a lot. They had
He's
literally
gonna be
Shakir
huge,
as their
man.
wide receiver 1 and Brandon Cooks
Yeah.
in the
Sure.
playoffs. That
Yeah.
team,
The
those wide receivers
defense,
stink.
though?
Brought in what's his nuts? CJ Gardner-Johnson. You would think that Harrison, that cornerback, is going to play more. They also brought in Bradley Chubb, who's been pretty productive on the edge.
It's true.
I think this is minimum 11 wins, so I'm going over.
You swayed me. You swayed me. I'm going over.
I can talk about the Bills all day long.
Sold.
Those
over.
red jerseys, man. God, that's so good.
They're going to be sick this year. Another team that I'm over on. Spoiler. LA Rams over under 11.5. Got to be over.
Over.
Yeah, 100%. I might honestly
Dude,
not lose a
I
game.
think like 14. I think 14 is
17 and
completely
0.
reasonable.
17 and 0.
17.
This team is
Run the table.
disgusting.
Stacked, dude.
Yeah.
Stacked.
Literally.
It's disgusting.
I hate how they're not number 1 on this graphic. Honestly, I'm not
I
gonna lie
know.
to you.
Yeah, this did piss me off because the Baltimore Ravens are at the top of this graphic. Still over unders at 11.5.
Under.
Yes, under.
Under.
That's great. I feel like that's nuts.
Under. After last season, not
What?
making the playoffs, and they're
What
at
in
the
the
top of this
world?
graphic.
Right. What are
Who
we
the- who
doing?
is sucking off
They
Lamar
brought in
at
a
Vegas,
good
DraftKings.
coach. I still think they get 10. Like that's like they're gonna win their division.
They'll be above
At 10
500 for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
12 wins is a little bit crazy for
No.
me.
Setting
I
the
think that's
line,
a little-
setting the line at that
At
Yeah,
is
11,
nuts.
yeah, I get it. Lamar based, absolutely dog. Trey Hendrickson is not moving me that much. I get he's a dog and had his 17
No.
sack seasons. He was also competing with Mason's grandma on the D line to get sacks. Like he was doing literally everything. So
And he's 30.
he might be in there 31 now.
He might
Not
be
that
older
bad.
than, yeah, exactly.
I'm going under, and it's going to be like 10, 11 at most.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm
I
at
agree.
11. I'm at 11.
Cool
NFC
beans.
North teams, gentlemen. Let's get into it. This is the fun part. We will start with the Detroit Lions. They are tied with another team for the highest over-under total here. 10.5 for the Detroit Lions. Do they bounce back this year? Even though, I mean, they really didn't suck last year at 9-8. Alex, where's he
Nope.
going?
Under.
Under.
Yep.
Under.
I'm so like I get that Detroit is very good team. I understand that, and I totally understand they have the star power and the name values. Gibbs, Amon-Ra, freaking Goff, JMO, Hutch. I get it, right? I get it. Overall, I don't think they're getting 11 wins this year. I don't. I think the division is too good. I think the schedule is going to be tough. I get they have a fourth place schedule this year. Fourth place schedule this year. So I'm going under. I mean, they have the same team they had last year.
Basically.
What did they get better at? How many wins did they have last year?
9.
9.
Okay. Exactly.
Dan Campbell. It's Dan Campbell's prove
Bruh.
it year. Does he prove
He is,
it?
irre-
No,
he
I
is
was
irrelevant.
no.
He is irrelevant to me. He's irrelevant to me. This team is just too good. I think if we're doing everyone's healthy for, let's just say, pray 1 year and not their whole defense gets injured, I think they can hit 11. I don't like saying it because they just get hurt every year and they win 9 games with everybody out. So this is gonna extend Campbell, and I love it, but I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over at 11. The team is just too good. Campbell literally goes in and just like, oh that works. Yeah, that's a good play. The players are just so much better than the team is just
I think they
unbelievable.
get 9, maybe 10.
10.5 is a great line for them.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna
100%. I think that's a
It's a
great
great
line.
line.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
over
if
as
everyone
well.
stays healthy, I'm gonna say over.
I'm over as well, just off of the name value. And I think, Campbell knows he's on the hot seat, so he's going to somehow just
Oh, bro,
force wins out of his ass to stay.
I want to say this as well. Sorry to cut you off, Mason. I'm not saying
No, you're
11
fine.
for Dan Campbell. That is, I want that to be on the record. He is not going to be the reason that they get 11. The only reason I think they get under is if their line just drops off the face of the earth. Lost their center, lost their left tackle. Panay could go over to the left tackle. I've heard some rumors, depending on who they draft. If their line isn't good, Goff could look awful this year.
Awful.
And
Yeah.
I
And
can't
then
wait. I
Amon
hope
Ra
that
and
happens.
J-Mo do nothing, and Gibbs gets like 800 fucking targets for the year. But like,
I'm gonna say
there's
I'm
too
gonna say
many
over.
variables
it's
that,
literally like,
that make me say
this is-
under.
this is why I'm not a betting man, because if I had a gun to my head and the Detroit Lions were an option, I'd say I don't know, kill me, because I have no idea. This
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
line, the players. I should say yes immediately. The players on their team is unbelievable, but they just get hurt and shit can happen that doesn't make sense for the Lions, and it's awesome. So I'm gonna say over, but we'll do this again, and I can definitely change my mind in June or July. So.
Yep. 10.5 again for yours truly, the Green Bay Packers. And I'll start off by saying I'm going to go under at 10. Our O-line sucks balls.
Let me think about this again.
And it's only because I had Detroit at over. I had them at 11, so I'm like, you know what? I think Green Bay, I'll go under here. And I really don't like our O-line at all.
How many wins you guys
O-line
have
is
this year?
really
9?
bad.
9? You had 9, right? Last year?
Yes, they had 9.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we did, because we snuck in.
Yep.
I'm
Yes,
going to
you
sound
did.
like a Bears fan, blah, blah,
Barely.
blah. I'm going to go under. I'm going to give you 10. 10 is still a great season. I think
It's great for us. I will be
the
happy
wide
with that.
receivers might not struggle, but might take some time to figure out their, super roles now that they're not cycling
Yep.
in and out. Kraft obviously won't be ready. Hoping that they don't give you guys cupcake for the first 3-4 season or games without Micah. Start 0-4. That would be great for the pod. So I'm gonna go.
I
I'm gonna go
agree.
under at. I'm gonna go under at 10. Just depends on. It really depends on what those first 4 games are. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, 100%. Oh God, this is tough. This is a really tough line for the Packers here. I'm not gonna lie to you. The thing is too is if
Alex,
if
let me
I
ask you a
really
question.
think about it and I think about the full potential of this team, I can see the over. Like if I'm thinking about it, what's up?
Oh, sorry. If Kraft and Micah both didn't get hurt and they're fully healthy going into this season, what is it? Is it an over?
Yes, I think for sure. I don't even. I think I would think for longer than like 5-10 seconds before saying no.
Okay.
I just. I agree. I think Brennan, you make a really good point. It really does depend on what those first 4 games are going to be because
I would hate to play you guys in those games.
Oh my God, that would be horrible. But if you start 0-4, then momentum plays a factor. Do you run the table? Like, what are we? I'm gonna say under, and I think 10 is a really good line. I think 10 is a perfect.
Yeah.
And if we hit 10, I would be happy as a fan. That's all I could ask for.
Good. Yeah,
Double-digit
having-
wins
not
are
having your-
really good.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
exactly.
Amen. Next team up, over under 9.5. Do they get double-digit wins here?
Yes. Yes.
Who's
There you go.
who's they? Did you say the team yet?
Bears.
Oh, Chicago Bears. Sorry, maybe I didn't. I don't even think I did say the Bears.
I don't
No,
think
you
you
did.
did.
We're all looking at the graphic. Sorry, audience.
Yeah.
The Bears. The Bears. Over. I think we get 10. I understand everyone's going to look at that graphic and see that we're playing like the hardest, blah, 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 win percentage, blah, blah, blah. We got that last year, and we had 11 wins. I understand the whole, last second, last drive baloney. I think the second year with Ben Johnson and Caleb and, the new offense is going to look crazy enough even better than this last year. So the defense we'll see. The new additions I'm liking, but I'm going to go over at 10. Right at 10. Because we also play the AFC East, and I'm not gonna lie, the names on our schedule for the first place teams aren't like the hardest teams. I won't lie to you. It's like the Jags. We could beat the Jags, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
9.5 is tough. I will understand an under, but I'm gonna say over.
I'm going to be honest. If God, it's just your defense. I'm not going to lie to you right now. That's what's scaring me is the defense. You guys were first in turnovers last year. Lost some corners. Can your corners that you still have stay healthy? Oh,
Jalen Johnson injured
I'm
all
gonna-
last
I'm
year
gonna-
too.
yeah, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
go
that's what
over.
I'm saying. I'm going to
I'm
say
gonna go over at
as
10.
well.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I think, the offense is too good. Ben Johnson really is a great motivational locker room guy. I think they just got, good vibes over in Chicago, and I think they'll continue it. Even if it isn't as flashy or, spectacular as last year, it could be a quiet 10-win season. Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
it won't. There's no quiet wins season in
that.
Chicago.
Oh,
That
I mean, in
won't
Chicago,
happen.
of course not. I'm talking about like NFL-wise. You're just not
No, I
going to
got
be, talked about. Just,
If
going
we're
about
not
their
if
business.
we're not doing the last second again, that would be great.
Right.
Let
That's
me just
kind
point
of what
out.
I was saying. Like the magic, the
Yeah. I got you.
craziness, I think
Yep.
will kind of be lost, but they'll still get the job done. And last team here for the over/under totals at 8.5, the Minnesota Vikings, led by Kyler Murray. They got 9 last year somehow with Max Brosmer, McCarthy, and whoever else was in that fucking
Wentz.
locker room. So
Carson Wentz.
Alex, 8.5. Are they above 500 next year?
Yes, I say over. But in all honesty, it depends on how Kyler plays in this offense. And it really, and we touched on it a couple podcasts ago, but Kyler Murray does not fit Kevin O'Connell's scheme at all. So
Right.
we're going to have to see how Kevin O'Connell, if he really is one of the best coaches in the league, or if he's just kind of a one-trick pony. Obviously, it's a lot more than one trick to run an offense. But if he can adapt with a completely different style of quarterback than he's ever had to use. I mean, he's never had a quarterback like Kyler Murray that can scramble, can extend the pocket, make plays that not everybody can. We've always had I'll say semi-mobile at the most generous,
Yep,
but
fair.
most of the time it's pocket passers. That's what we've had since Kevin O'Connell became the head coach. So it's really going to depend. But if I'm thinking everything goes right, I say over, and I say floor is 9. 9 wins.
I'm in the
Yeah.
same boat as well. I'm in the same
That-
boat. You get 9 last year, and now you bring in Kyler. You got to be over.
Right.
This is the easiest over of the division for me. 9 should be the floor. The defense is still going to be unbelievable, and you got 9 wins with the worst quarterback since Jamarcus
Yep.
Russell. So I don't know how it would make any sense to say under for this. Brother, he was in the graphics. I'm not. It wasn't me saying it. Kyler Murray is going to come in, and I think run a really good offense. So I got the over for Minnesota. Like 9 would be the floor. Yes, 100%.
Yeah. Absolutely. Any team that had Brosmer
I
and
fucking hate
McCarthy
this
gets
division,
you
bro.
above
I would-
500.
Yeah, dude, that's like I was just talking about this with Abby the other day, and like for as awful as the season as it was last year, in just the depths of despair that I was in week after week, we didn't lose a game after week 12. Like,
It's nuts.
was it week 12, week 13? We didn't allow a passing touchdown since week, I think it was like 10 or 11. There were so many high points that were just overshadowed by the god awful quarterback play and the really bad offense we were running. So I'm very, very excited for this season. And yes, there's a lot of, I don't know what the phrase is here, but a lot of plates up in the air. And it could come crashing down, but I'm gonna choose to be hopeful. So
Yeah, I mean,
Best way to do it.
I don't think it's very hard to understand. I'm wrong a lot, but it's like you win 9 games with JJ McCarthy and Max Brosmer and Carson Wentz. Those guys suck. You bring in Kyler Murray, who like I understand hasn't been the
Was
greatest the
good.
last few years, but is just leaps and bounds talent wise better than all of those guys, and you won 9 games. And
Right.
you played you swept the Lions. So I'm like, I don't know. Some people might just overthink it, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. And we will obviously be doing this again closer to the start of the season when draft is over. We know if there's any movement with guys. So fun to see it now. Fun to see it early while it kind of drops. And obviously moving on from NFL into the NBA now. We've got the NBA playoffs coming up. Obviously, he's repping Bron, big Lakers guy over there. Brennan, another big Lakers guy. We'll see how they're going to be doing. We're going to be given our round 1 preview. And gentlemen, do we want to start in the East or the West?
East.
Let's
I
do
say
East.
West is probably better.
Don't matter.
Yeah, that's cool with me. We will start in the East. So obviously, right now, the 1 seed Detroit Pistons are waiting on the Magic and Hornets to play tomorrow.
win that. We all know who's gonna win that, right?
We're not liking the Franz and Paulo experiment. We're done with it.
dude,
Desmond Bain could score 50, but give me Con Knipple and LaMelo, baby.
What do we?
That Hornets team is so fun, dude. That team is
Dude, I
so
really-
fun.
Insane.
I really thought it was gonna, bring him back in. Connor, shout out the boy. I understand he hasn't liked basketball, whatever that means. Last few years, never watched any games this year. I'm like, bro, just watch this game. Watch this Hornets game. Watch this Hornets playing game. Masterpiece. That game was unbelievable. So
I will
Maybe
say
like a little
too,
bit.
when the Hornets win this, I will watch every single game of the series because there is some bad blood brewing between the Pistons and the Hornets throughout this year. So this is going to be a amazing series.
yeah, as long as
so
like
let's
Franz
just kind of assume it's
do
going
it.
to be Hornets.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's assume it'll be the Hornets, and it's going to be Pistons Hornets at that 1-8 matchup, gentlemen. It's Cade Cunningham get past LaMelo Ball and Con Knipple as the 8 seed. We have said that we think the Pistons are like not frauds, pretenders. There's the word. We
Yep.
have continuously said that they are pretenders.
Yes.
Do they lose in the first round as a 1 seed?
No. As cool
Yeah,
as cool as it is, the Hornets are fun. The Pistons showed me a little bit of what they could be without Cade. Moved me a little bit, not too much, but they were still pretty damn good when he was out. Hornets are
Yeah.
gonna put up points. They're gonna shoot a bajillion threes every game, which is super funny. But the Pistons defense is just otherworldly. If Cade can, take advantage of the mismatches, like who's even gonna guard him, Brandon Miller, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a good matchup for him. And Dennis Jenkins has been low-key really good the last few weeks. So I got the Pistons in this one. The Hornets will make it fun, but I got the Pistons here in 6.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think the Hornets are going to make this a really fun series, but yeah, I think the Pistons in 6 I think is the perfect amount of games right there.
I got Pistons as well. I'm going to go in 5. I think the Hornets lack a little experience with the playoffs. I think they'll get one at home randomly, just an offensive explosion, game 3, where the Pistons defense just kind of takes a shitter. But I don't think they have enough to stop Jalen Duren inside. Kalkbrenner, I love Musa Diabate. He's a great, rise to fame
Jalen
this year
Duren is
for the
going to eat
Hornets.
him
but-
alive.
Yeah, dude. Jalen Duren is a man-child. He is like your typical old-fashioned center that just dominates in the paint.
Yep.
Scary.
The
So,
Pistons
give me
can make
Pistons in 5.
threes. They're gonna win this series pretty easily. But
Yeah.
I got
X factor.
I got Con Knipple maybe playing a little bit better than he has been playing in the last few weeks.
Yeah, he
And,
has to. He
I
has
haven't
to.
seen-
Yeah, they need it.
No, 100%, 100%. Kobe White, pretty good addition for the Hornets as well. So,
he's
God,
been kinda balling too.
this series will be the best of the first round, I think. And it's
Yes.
a 1-8
I agree
match.
too. Just
Funny.
just because of like Alex said, the bad blood between the two teams. They're both. I mean, Pistons are fairly new to the playoffs. Hornets have not made the playoffs in forever since Kemba Walker.
Literally.
So you got two new exciting teams, and obviously it's going to be a great series. Moving on to the 4-5 matchup, the Cleveland Cavaliers, as the 4 seed, are going to be hosting the Toronto Raptors. Tough series for Cleveland, in my opinion, just because I love the scrappiness of Toronto.
Really?
Love the youth, but like I've said all year long, I just think that Cleveland, they've got the experience. James Harden, he needs to somehow continue his, playoff experience and get wins.
Super good. In the
Love
playoffs,
Brandon
too.
Ingram, but I'm going to go Cleveland in 6.
Wow. Okay, you are hyping up the Raptors. I
Interesting.
love that. I love that. The Cavaliers
I
are
have
just
to,
a
man.
way. I get it. I get it. We were on the train. I get it. The Cavaliers are just a better team. If
Yeah.
everyone can play well for the Cavaliers in this series, I got the Cavs at 5, bro. Maybe even 4. It's just like the Raptors have no experience. They're very good young team, very good defensively. But if you're asking me to take anyone over Spida in the playoffs with a team that is led by Scotty Barnes, shout out the boy. But I'm gonna go Cavaliers here in 5.
Yep, I agree again.
I like
Cavaliers in 5. We could talk about it all day, but Donovan Mitchell really, yes, he's an amazing player in the regular season, but just turns it up to a whole nother notch in the playoff time. So I'm taking Cavs here, and I think Brendan said it perfect. I think they take it in 5, possibly even 4.
I could see that too. The Toronto's big man presence, you cannot match up with Mobley and Jarrett Allen.
No.
And you can't tell me that Colin Murray bowls and,
Right.
and Mamu, and Jakob Pertl, slow ass.
No.
Like, they're just not going to be able to match up. And I know Evan Mobley's had a down season, according to a lot of fans and experts. And I agree, he has had a down season, but it doesn't matter. He's going to do his thing. They're going to be
Raptors
I
as a
agree.
5 seed, that should just be a dub for them as a season. Sadly,
Yeah.
I just think I'm jumping off the train here, Mason. I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I got
Okay.
5, possibly 4, depending on Harden. Honestly, if Harden just comes out blazing, this could be a quick series for me.
Oh, but what if he doesn't? What if he's normal
Then I'll
Harden
go
and
5.
shits the bed?
And
It'll
then
go
you
5.
got D-Mitch. Then you got
Yeah,
D-Mitch.
and you got
Yeah,
Mobley,
that
that'll
team is
probably
crazy.
play
Then they get
better.
five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Merrill,
They-
Nick
they-
Strus.
they
They've
lose
got
again.
options.
Yes, yes. Yeah,
I don't
that's their floor.
Six-
Is they
six-
lose a game.
6 would be crazy. I think if this goes to 6, Cavaliers are in trouble, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
W for the Raptors, man. Like you
Oh,
said.
yep. I'm not.
Moving
I
on.
just yep.
Sorry, might be. We've seen this matchup before.
No,
in the
I'm lagging
playoffs.
over here. I'm sorry.
Obviously, the guys, Yeah, it's so tough. I never know if he's saying something. I'm like,
Go.
We've seen this matchup before, and obviously the guy who really caused all the drama in this playoff series a couple years ago is not on the Hawks anymore. But Knicks, as the 3 seed, are playing the Atlanta Hawks, the scrappy Hawks, with Jalen Johnson, Okongwu. Who gets it done in this series, gentlemen? This is a tough one. This is a tough one. I'm going to go Knicks here, though. I'm going to go Knicks in 7. I like Knicks in 7. I love the scrappiness of the Hawks. He's going to win Most Improved. He's going to have his shining moment in the playoffs. Jalen
Beast.
Johnson, I think, can really expose Mikal Bridges. OG's a great defender, but I think Jalen Johnson's too good. Everyone was shitting on Okongwu. I think he's a great inside presence. He's a great defender. He can stretch a little bit. He's a great player. He can give Cat some trouble. It's just who is going to guard Jalen Brunson? Is it
That's
Nah?
exactly what I'm looking at
It'll
right
be
now.
Dyson. It's Dyson.
Dyson?
It's gonna
Will
be
it be-
Dyson.
Dyson? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
100% gonna be Dyson, and if Dyson
And that's
can
going
make
to
it
give the
tough
Knicks
for
some
him,
problems.
it is 100%. That's why I think 7 is perfect.
Yeah.
I think 7 for the Knicks is going to be my prediction as well. CJ McCollum, those guys got experience in the playoffs. Besides that, nobody really has any experience. Jalen Johnson is his not even the first year because it's not the year's not even over. You can't even count it as his first year of being the number one. I think he'll be way
Right.
better in the years to come, but that's a lot of pressure to put on him for the first time. So I'm gonna go Knicks. Dyson can make it an interesting series for them, so I'm gonna go Knicks and 7 as well for my prediction.
Yeah, I like that. I can see. Oh God, yeah, I'm gonna go.
This is close.
Knicks. I think in 7 is the perfect.
It's
But
safe.
I
It's
could
a safe route.
It is, but I could see a world where the freaking Hawks kind of pull off the upset game 7. I'm gonna stick with the Knicks though. Take the safe pick here, and go Knicks.
Yeah.
They lose this
Without
series.
Trae Young, I think they're pissed. They want to beat the Hawks so bad. Sorry.
If they
You
lose
guys hear
this
me?
series, do they blow it up?
The Knicks?
They have to. They have to.
Okay.
They've kept this core together for so long and almost gotten it done every time, but just
Yeah. Two or
haven't
three
been
of them
able
get
to.
moved. Like Bridges
Yes.
gone, Cat gone. I feel like you keep Brunson because he's just the mayor of New York now. and
literally.
You just start over. You try to get into a new pair. Last matchup in the Eastern Conference. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath. We should really watch out for like World War III on the East Coast over here, because the Boston Celtics are facing the Philadelphia 76ers 2-7 matchup. And I am going to go sweep. Boston's going to sweep Philly.
Wow.
That's perfect. I'm gonna. Sorry, Brendan, not to cut you off here.
You're good.
You look
Nope.
surprised, but that's exactly
do.
what I was gonna say. I think the Celtics sweep the 76ers here.
Are we just assuming that Embiid does not play at all?
Even if he does play, man, Neemias Queta, he really proved himself this year. I can't believe that I am actually saying that dude's name on the podcast, but yeah,
No, he's a
he
beast.
proved himself
He's a
as a
beast.
He's a monster. dude.
he's a dependable center. He can hold his ground against Embiid, who's consistently hurt and is not the same. And yeah, Drummond had a great game, and he's been decent his entire career, and he's shooting threes now. But
Averaging
again,
2
Queta
stocks
could
a
defend him.
game, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's averaging
my
2
sur-
stocks a game, dude.
Yeah.
He's fucking Sorry, Brendan.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, I'm taking the Celtics, obviously, but
Right.
I think the Sixers can give them like a little bit of trouble if Embiid plays, right? If Embiid doesn't play the whole
Yes.
series, it's over, right? But VJ Edgecombe could be a key
Yeah, love that
contributor
guy.
to
There
this
could
game.
be a crazy game.
They
yeah.
only they only have so many guards to put at Maxey, so why not VJ Edgecombe have a game or two? So I'm gonna go. I know I made a face like Celtics in 5 if Embiid doesn't play at all. And then I'll go Celtics in 6 if Embiid kind of comes in like game 3 or 4.
Perfect.
I think
Beautiful.
if Embiid comes in by game 4, they're already. I feel like they're going to be down 3-0 at that point, and it's just going to be too little, too late.
Drummond's hitting threes now. He's a beast.
Yeah, man.
Watch out.
Drummond, what the hell? That was nuts.
Bona.
Yeah. But either way, it's Boston moving on. I don't
Yep,
see really
100%.
any way around it.
No.
Unlike that Knicks Hawks series where we could kind of possibly move
Yeah.
the Hawks on, but for the most part, it should be straight chalk. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4 moving on in the Eastern region. Moving on to the Western Conference. This is going to get interesting here. Obviously, everyone knows the Oklahoma City Thunder are the 1 seed again. Yep. Really exciting news there. But what is exciting, they're either playing the Phoenix Suns, who, again, I was shitting on them to start the season. Somehow, they're playing first spot in the playoffs.
Kind of turned
Solid
it around
for them. And then Steph Curry, absolutely fighting for his playoff life, carrying in the second half.
He is unbelievable.
What was that, last night?
Yeah.
Had 36 points, 7 threes, just absolutely took over in that third quarter. He's going to be playing against the Phoenix Suns. So let's start there with that play-in game. Phoenix is at home against Golden State here. Who you taking?
I'm going Warriors. Give me another Steph Curry explosive game. I know Al Horford went absolutely bonkers in that playoff game against the Clippers to give him the win, But
Mhm.
I'm gonna go Warriors here. I'm losing quick faith in the Suns. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna go Warriors too. I didn't
All right.
believe in the Suns to start the season. I don't think Colin Gillespie and Devin Booker and Dylan Brooks and who else? Fucking
Jalen Green, come on,
Malawach
superstar.
and
Jalen Green.
Jalen Green. Yeah,
Jalen
he's
Green.
gonna have one of those 5 for 22 nights and just absolutely screw them over. So
Yeah.
give me the Warriors.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
I,
mean-
I agree.
Yeah.
Can't really choose against Steph in a situation like that, to be honest. So
One
that
game.
would set up
Give me
the
Steph.
1 seed Oklahoma City Thunder facing the 8 seed Golden State Warriors. And man, Steph, you did all you could to get there, but wow, you're getting swept by OKC. That sucks. Yeah, it's not even a question for me, and I don't think it is for either of you.
Nah, we don't gotta do this one very
Nope.
long.
Get the
Each game could
dustpans
be a
out.
20 point blowout each game. SGA probably might not even play the fourth quarter in any of these games. So sweet.
Cool. Moving on. I'm just going to go in the same order. I'm going to go to the 4-5 here. Personally, this is the series I'm most excited for, obviously, and I think most people are. The 4 seed Los Angeles Lakers are taking on the 5 seed Houston Rockets. You got a LeBron-led Lakers taking on a KD-led Rockets team. You got Bron versus KD. Doncic versus Şengün, even though Doncic is, who knows? Reeves, who knows? This is going to be a really weird fucking series with two teams that were just like dying to get to the end of the season. And now they're still dead. I don't think any team's been healthy all year long. Who do we got?
This is so tough, dude.
You want my heart or my brain answer?
Your brain. Because your heart's obviously getting Lakers in 6.
No, that's not what I wanted you to say. I'm still going Lakers. I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mason. I might be jumping off the train here. Alperen Sengun
Şengün?
sucks. He's
Mhm.
terrible.
It's okay.
He's
yeah.
he's not developed into kind of the player this year that I thought he was going to. Amen Thompson, I don't know who's gonna guard LeBron. If it's Amen, that is a nightmare for the Lakers. But
Yeah.
you would
They're-
think,
yeah.
but I don't know. Might be too quick. I'm gonna go Lakers.
Yeah, Men's quick. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna go
fast.
Lakers.
He
I'm gonna
is.
go Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6, and I hate it. I don't like the pick because you would obviously think the Rockets should win this, but LeBron, I'm sorry, I'm going with the heart. LeBron James. Lakers in 6.
Because Reeves and Doncic, are they both out the whole series? Has that been like confirmed?
Luka could.
So
Go ahead.
I was going to say 2 days ago, it says Doncic is going to miss at least one more week.
Yeah, okay.
So
And that's at least, and he doesn't recover quickly.
He'll
No.
miss both game 1 and 2, obviously. If they can steal one, that is a huge upgrade. Or both of them, obviously. If the Lakers can get both of those games, it would be awesome. So I'm going to go Lakers. I'm going to go Lakers in 6. That's my final prediction.
I'm gonna go Lakers in 7.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Lakers in
that's where I was
7.
gonna go.
I think it's gonna be just like an insane game 7, and 41-year-old Bron's gonna put up 35, 8, and 12, because he was doing that towards the end of the season this year. He was balling, dude.
First
Balling.
option LeBron.
Yeah,
Some people were trying to tell me he
He's
couldn't do it
crazy.
anymore. Idiots.
bullshit. You don't fuck with the goat. So
let
yeah,
him know.
give me the goat in 7.
Wait. Don't talk about the second
Love
round matchup, but we'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, man, that's huge for them if they somehow make it out of the first round without Doncic, because then you get him back for that second round. Who knows what happens? That'd be sick. Moving on,
Yeah,
talking
who
about another
knows?
We kind of know.
European here.
we know.
3 seed Denver Nuggets facing 6 seed Minnesota Timberwolves. I feel like every single year it's Nuggets T-Wolves at some point.
Yep.
Who gets it done this time?
Dude.
I got to go Denver here. I unfortunately I just have too much faith in Jokic. I love the Timberwolves, and I've always said they're a contender. Even if they're a 6 seed, even if they're a play-in team, I think they're a contender. I think they got fucked over here being the 6 seed. They really got screwed. Give me Denver in 6.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was licking their chops for the Rockets. Now you have to play the Nuggets. I'm gonna go Nuggets. It's gonna be a great series. Ant is kind of banged up, so if he's not a fully 100% healthy, it could be quick for the Nuggets. But if he comes in at 100%, I'm gonna go Nuggets in 7 as well. These two just match up unbelievably, and Aaron Gordon for the Nuggets is gonna be a big contributor to the success of the Nuggets. Nuggets in 7, maybe even 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Nuggets in 7, but I wouldn't be surprised if somehow it's kind of the same way we were talking about the Eastern Conference matchup, but between the Hawks and the Knicks. I wouldn't be shocked if it gets pushed to 7 if the Timberwolves can pull out that Game 7 win. But for now, I'm gonna stick with again the safe. You know what? No, fuck it. I did the safe pick in the Eastern Conference. Western Conference, give me the Timberwolves in 7.
I like it.
God,
I really like it. I like it because they're, again, both 3-6 matchups are like the one matchup that I really don't feel good about the 3 seed. These 6s are really, really nice.
This Denver team is just so good. I think a lot of people are saying this is the best team that Jokic has had. So it's like you would just think it's like so easy, but it's the Timberwolves give them problems every year. I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6. I'm switching mine to Nuggets in 6 here. Jokic, Murray is playing out of his mind this year too, and we all know he's a playoff riser for the most part.
That is true.
So, and again, I'm going back to the health of the Timberwolves. So I'm gonna go Nuggets in 6.
25-4-7 from Jamal Murray this year.
Yeah. Hell of a season for him.
Beast.
Yeah.
Beast. All right, do this last one.
Sticking Timberwolves. And last one here, again, kind of an exciting, series. You got two teams that really haven't been here in a while. 2-seed Spurs facing the 7-seed Trailblazers with Denny Avdia. They got in. But again, I was glazing Wemby earlier, saying I would take him over 4 picks. So I'm going to continue to glaze him. He's going to be unreal this series. Sorry, Donovan Clingan. You're going to get babied. Give me the Spurs in 5. I think Denny will have a legacy game in Portland, either game 3 or 4. But, man, the Spurs really are a juggernaut. They did something special with that draft the past couple years and getting Fox. They're just great. Top to bottom, offensively, defensively. Their schemes, the way they move the ball, doesn't even have to flow through Wemby the entire time, which is just crazy to think. So, yeah, give me Spurs in 5.
100% agree. There's not much that the Trailblazers can do. Steal a game, maybe. If it goes 6, I'll be very surprised. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, me too.
I'll just take the safe. Actually, you know what? I'll go Spurs with a sweep. I just think they're just way better of a team. Wemby, Clingan, very good defensively, like you said. All the guards for San Antonio are unbelievable. Harrison Barnes is still doing it. So I'm going to go Spurs with a sweep here. I don't think the Trailblazers got a chance, to be honest.
Yeah, just a little. I agree. I'm going Spurs in 5. I think, like Mason said, I think Denny Avdia can have himself a legacy game, and maybe the Trailblazers get 1, but I think overall San Antonio's going to take this one. Fox is playing out of his mind. Castle is just a beast, and then obviously Victor Wembanyama, the fucking alien. So
it's crazy.
This Spurs team, if they just get better and better, it's going to be scary for the next fucking however long Wembanyama plays
10 years. Yeah, it's going to be unfair. It's going to be unfair. They got good quick.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the Castle and Denny matchup. I think that's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
But besides that, Clingan, I think, just gets kind of babied by Wemby. And This is Wemby's first playoff, so he's got something to prove here.
He does indeed. Yeah, good point there. And that's something to just, stay tuned for. Obviously, after the first round is over, and even if we have a podcast in the middle of the first round, we'll be giving updates on the playoffs. And if any changes to our picks want to be made, no judgment. You don't have to stand by your pick. We like to switch up all the time. So, with that being said, let's get into our last segment of the evening, gentlemen. We are going to be doing a little player draft with players from the NBA that are in the playoffs currently. My first question is, are we including Suns, Warriors, Magic, Hornets, or are we just excluding those teams because they are not in
Go
yet?
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
100%. Point guard, shooting
Beautiful.
guard, small forward, power forward, center.
Yep, absolutely.
How you want to do the order? We don't got a wheel.
Brennan, think of a number 1 through 3.
2.
Or no, just 1 or... Yeah, okay, and then Alex, you do as well. Not 2. 1 or 3.
3.
All right, wow. We got 2, 3, 1. So Brennan, Alex, and then I'll go last.
Is this Snake?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Snake it is.
Yes, we always do. Always do it.
Mason, I'll trade picks with you.
Always do it. Always do it. Okay. So I got the first pick. This will be the first time I've had the first pick in any of these drafts, I think.
And
possibly.
are we going to include injured players? Like, they're injured now, but like you can still draft them for your team because it's just a draft, right?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Cool.
Go crazy.
Like a Doncic, or I don't know. I can't think of anyone else.
Yes. Go crazy.
Cool.
I'm gonna go Jokic as my first overall pick, center.
That's fair.
Who I'm gonna go SGA.
Good pick.
Yep. I mean, those were like the 1-2 punches that I was like, well, that's pretty clear. But I'm gonna go as my 3. I'm gonna take Wemby. Or sorry, the third pick.
I was like, you're gonna put him at the 3.
Wherever we
what
want.
kind of
now, I guess.
lineup are you doing?
Fucking hell. All centers.
What's the
Jesus.
Holy fuck! What is he doing? With
Is he
the
cooking
third
in
pick,
there?
I'm putting at my 5. I'm gonna put Wemby at my 5, and then to wrap it back around, I'm gonna take Luka at the point.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. We have. Give me at my. I'm just make it fast. I know, but to make it fast, I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards at my 2.
If I get 2 here, I'll go my point guard Curry, and my shooting guard will be Cade Cunningham.
Okay.
Oh, back to me. Sorry, I forgot.
Yes,
This is
no,
Snake.
you are good. You are good.
I think with is this the best available? I think. Do I go with like a?
There's so many options.
There's so many teams. That's what I'm gonna go at the 4. At the 4, I'm gonna take Mobley. I'm gonna take Mobley at my 4.
All right.
Nice.
Mace.
All right,
what are
I
you
got
thinking
2
here?
picks here. Gotta make them count. At my 3, I'm gonna go Jason Tatum. He is back and he is balling. I absolutely hate the dude, but you can't deny he came back and put up 24, 12, and 8 in April, so I love those numbers. And then I currently need a power forward and a shooting guard here. And I'm between a couple guys here. I'm between Şengün, between KD. Obviously, I like You know what? I'm going to go Jaylen Brown as my 2. I'm going to get my Celtics boys.
Grr.
All right.
Good picks.
At my 3, I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant.
Nice. Yep, and he was definitely in the brain.
I don't really like that. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh no. I need 2 picks. I got a small forward and a power forward. Ooh, these power forwards are rough. I was really hoping that one of the Celtics guys would get back to me, and I'm not I'm not taking Paolo's bitch ass.
You can't do that.
All right. Okay. I'll take Jalen Johnson
Yep. That's exactly what I was hoping for at my four.
and fuck. A small forward. You know, he's a big, large body. Out of position, don't care. Spida will be my small forward. We're going really small.
Small ball.
Small ball. You got Yoke.
Interesting.
You got
Very small
Jalen
ball.
Johnson. Hold it down.
All right. And then for my last pick, I just need a center. And I'm really glad that Mason clarified this at the beginning of the draft. I'm going to go Joel Embiid at my
nice.
center.
Good pick. Good pick. Good pick.
Yep.
Good pick.
I was kind of thinking him, but he's in the back of my radar. Power forward here. I'm between a couple guys. You could put Denny Avdia at power forward if you want to, even though he's more of a 3. I'll kind of respect the 3 there. You could maybe say BI, but again, he's more 3. Who's got LeBron James on their team? I do. I'm going to put him at my 4.
Yep.
Give me
Dang
the
it.
GOAT.
That's fair.
Round out the lineup with the GOAT.
Yeah, that's probably a better pick than Spida. Fuck. Whatever. We'll go Will.
that would have been great for 3.
Kate Cunningham's like 6'6". That's fine, right?
That was
all right.
was that it, or do you guys still have one
Yeah.
more?
No, that was
Nah,
it.
I'm done. Let's run down
All
the
right, yeah,
teams real
let's,
quick, and then we'll get out of here. Point guard for me,
Yeah.
Curry. Shooting guard, Spida. Small forward, Cade Cunningham. Power forward, Jalen Johnson, and Jokic as my setter. Switching up the team a little bit there, just
Yeah,
side-
everyone's a point guard on that
because yeah,
Everyone's
okay.
a point guard. Even Jokic is a
Interesting.
point guard.
Yeah,
Interesting.
all of them.
That's
All
the
of them, all
point
of them.
guard squad.
Exactly,
Literally.
exactly. Jalen Johnson bringing up the rear. Shout out Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's sick.
What did he say?
Alex,
Mason, you
let's
want-
see the squad.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, I'll go. Jesus. All right. At the point, I have SGA. At the 2, I have Anthony Edwards. At the 3, I have Kevin Durant. At the 4, I have Evan Mobley. At the 5, I have Joel Embiid.
nice.
That's a pretty
You
damn
can
good
say
team.
goodbye to both of those squads because my team is rounding out with Luka at the 1, Jalen Brown at the 2, Jason Tatum at the 3, the GOAT LBJ at 4, and the Alien Wemby at 5.
I don't really like picking one.
I'm
not a fan of that.
I think Brennan kind of sold, like kind of a
100%.
lot of it.
100%. 100%.
But I definitely think it's between me and Mason.
Yeah. I do
Yes.
not like one.
Agree.
I hope I never get pick one again.
One's tough.
that
man.
was
One is tough.
that was rough, dude.
That was never been here before.
The lights are too bright. Turn them down.
Did not perform. Did not perform. Did not perform.
Somebody turn those lights off. Damn it.
Been up too long. All right, I
hating
think
here.
that's a good excuse. Oh my god. All right, that's all I
So
got.
Right.
Almost a 2-hour pod. Let's get out of here, boys.
W.
Yep.
This was the Cheese and the Bear podcast. Go Bears.
Go Golden Knights, baby.